drafting Derek Lively, getting Maxi Kleber and Josh Green back, who are in some.
So he's going to get a lot of those shoot, people are too close and get fouled on the.
Dončić step back three is backing down Johnson. Dončić off one leg. Oh, baby. Dončić. The step back three. You bet.
There was a shot below the belt.
Yeah.
All of that.
That's not fair.
And he's in
step. He gets around you. Good size inside to knock.
Ben Simmons, by the way, is all up on Luka. Clock winding down. Three-pointer rattles it to the rim, slams it.
He's a heady offensive player. That's why these guys are pros. They can miss and keep shooting.
Right back at you. Last 2 3-pointers.
It's an efficient 43, too.
Yes, it is. 14 out of 23 for the floor. Looking for his 8th three.
And the rebound, Dončić.
They tried to surround Dončić and Kyrie Irving with as many guys to make it.
Dončić going to his right, now peeling back left. Top of the key jumper, that's in. Dončić, step back three.
Here tonight.
Yeah, 85% coming in at 7 of 14. Dončić, another three.
Defending Luka Dončić has been X, and now it's Jeremy.
Now Bane picks it up.
Kidding.
Downtown, 28 points.
The John Contra pushed up so that he didn't have to switch.
Dončić, step back three.
When a guy comes back that you had one year and have a big game against you.
Got 7 straight points for Chicago. Deep three.
City uniform designs. It's the starting point, which the home teams are wearing tonight.
That's the lead to 1. Dončić pick and roll with Lively. Fading away. Got it. Off. Dončić. Long three over the 7-footer. The opposing conference. Very unusual. And then only 3 teams at 6.
Well, we knew it was different. We knew.
Dončić spinning away from 5. He'll take a 3. And it's a time win.
Prototypical 3-and-D player. Matchup I'm interested in, as you see him guarding Luka Dončić right here. Luka's not feeling great about it. He may not wait till the second half of this game.
Got to follow up on that when we have a minute. Here's a 3 player, but certainly one capable of going off, as we saw in this building almost 1 year ago. And here's Luka putting up and hitting it
with a James Harden or with a Westbrook, so that changes the dynamic of how that bench unit is run.
Wow, I love what he's doing, because now they're setting the screen a lot higher out.
One is right foul. Following step. Former Stanford Cardinal with it. So he clears it away for Luka. And a moving pick by Powell. That always helps.
He got a technical foul for doing that same exact thing a week ago.
Luka. I think he's got a wide open. Lively's got it. Struggle for Jordan now to the point he's 1 for 8. Luka. Look out.
He's trying to implore his team to sit down defensively.
Right.
And but look at how these triples are coming.
Luka. Luka. Against Jordan Hawkins.
Step back three.
Dončić so far here early in the first quarter, but that can definitely change. There's a switch. Deep 3 for Luka. Here on offense, he is a force. He's a rookie. Another good contest. Seeing the Wizards double team Dončić. Now on this position.
Junior just keep Luka honest at the defensive end of the floor.
He's coming off his modest career-high 6 points. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Got him from straight out. Luka. Offensive performances in the last 2 games. 128 points against Toronto, 130 last night against Charlotte. Front resets. Ajax back on Luka. He's got that move.
Dame Donald does on that play.
Down to
the basketball and let him try and make something happen, especially with Giannis.
57 points combined between 5-point deficit. Tight defense, Beasley on Luka.
Ultimately, Luka collects the rebound for Dallas. Mavs were a +9 on the glass in Milwaukee last night for 3. Luka on the block against Barnes. Shoots before a double team. Digs up by 9. Luka operating, shooting, over Barnes. Barnes took a really quick 3. Luka matched up against De'Aaron Fox. Step.
Whoever it be put on the first team, defensive team.
But this is what he does. But it's a different energy, a little pop in the step of the Clippers right now. That on the block, Kawhi was still able to get to that little 8-foot spot on the baseline to make his shot.
Dončić, an offensive rebound and a block. The rookie already making, again, his presence felt here early in the game. This time it's Jabari.
More so his shot selection and offensively, which I think he's got a better feel for it now, especially with Canada over the summer. But really understanding when to take those shots. And
one of many who had his pathway to the NBA paved by the guy to my right. He beat Denver in an in-season tournament game. Smith had 16 points and 15 rebounds that night, and he defends Luka. Giannis has only made 23 pointers this season. He's made 3 here in the last little. Since it was 17-16. Stop! Plowed into Powell, but no score.
What I mean by that, Mark, is that
here's Luka again.
Hasn't quite been the same player that he was the year Milwaukee was champion.
Pacers history, which is big time considering the caliber of players that have.
Yeah. Gary Porter. And easier said from over here.
Right. 7 points, 8 rebounds tonight for Portis, but that's a big basket. And so's that for Luka.
Mavs 5 of 18 coming out of the break from long range. 10 of 6, the Sixers in favor.
Really to try to score in a long time.
Dončić, the spin on Thomas. Step back 3, bottom.
That's what.
Get your mind right and your body will follow. Come on, here we go.
State Farm Audio Assist, Jock Vaughn.
5 in the fourth last night to keep the Nets in it against Golden State.
He's got 18 points. Turnaround, Dončić.
Weathered the storm with his heart misses the first try for New York. Dončić has McBride on his back. Step back 3. How about felt like it wasn't so serious. Maybe in a different scenario, you could roll him out there, but an opportunity to sit him down tonight. Could we see him back next? Guarding Dončić. Dallas trying to make it 3-0 on this East Coast trip. Philadelphia, Brooklyn, and the Knicks would be the run. Dončić, step back 3. Top, it ends up on Dončić. Gets it right back. 6 to shoot. Dončić, 3-pointer.
Year. That's why they lost Anunoby and Randall and still won 4 out of 5.
Dončić with a flurry of moves, and he buries a 3. Luka Dončić is
Brian to average 35 points and 10 assists in multiple calendar months.
Points or something. I think they're the second leading duo in the league, Kyrie and Luka. So,
and here's Luka.
Under players in the starting lineup brings a lot to the table.
Over 39% on his threes this year. Fly-by closeout, pump fake. Yeah, baby. He's ready.
He's ready. He's ready.
Now here's a rebound for Cleveland. Luka, stop and pop 3. Hit! 1 for 2 on the line for Chet. This is a 45-point first quarter, and the Mavericks still have 2 or 3 more trips down the floor. They just scored 3. Gafford is controlling the boards. Here in the opening minutes of the game, he already has a half dozen. Now Koulibaly's up on Luka. Luka on the drive, going to shoot a little fadeaway. Well, the game has had a weird feel at times tonight, but it's rocking right now.
The Mavericks have gotten a couple of stops.
And that's why it's rocking!
Yeah.
His 2 fastest paced games this year at 110 possessions. Screen, Gafford, shot, Luka. Yeah. Try by Luka against Keldon Johnson. A little body contact.
That are the master of the mid-range game.
Well, you couldn't have more star power, could you? This, my goodness. Step back three, Dončić. Booker will pick him up. And 8 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Third and final meeting this season.
Dončić, because he's the more aggressive towards the rim out of the two. But on offense, he said they've been putting Kevin Durant on their center, so they want to use PJ more.
Green. Dončić with 27. Allen is on him. Step back three.
And one thing since the trade deadline, they've gotten longer and more athletic. We'll talk about that. Here's Dončić. Burton up off the bench in front of us. He'll check in next dead ball. Dončić, three. Steps back behind that three-point arc.
And we'll travel and play another one. And we'll just continue to prepare for the moment and not try to look and, and give ourselves.
We talked about it earlier. The Cavs will continue to switch it up on Luka, give him different personnel, different look. Luka steps back. And 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dončić. This time works on Mobley. Steps back for three and he's away. Dončić is leaned on by Okoro. Steps back, fires a contested three. Kleber puts it up. Didn't get it back, however, as now here's Dončić. Dončić lopes into the forecourt. Stop, fires. Oh,
the basket to help him out.
Exactly. You called it right on the spot, partner. Use the rim to protect the ball.
Dunn switches back. Collins rotates out. He forces that long. Jazz shooting at a 58% clip in this quarter. 44 for Dallas. Dončić.
The shot selection at times tonight for Portland has left something to be desired. Step back, Jack.
Situation.
Especially for the Mavericks. Another step back.
In the second half, specifically in the third quarter.
Got a clock situation. After Minnesota missed 2 shots in the paint. Initial attempt at Gobert's follow-up, no good. Luka looking to get rolling and a point.
The guy that takes up the slack for Minnesota.
The step back. Tough runner.
Well, you're making him do something he's not comfortable doing.
Yeah.
When you start talking about Alexander.
Luka
is going to go in, right?
Yep. McLaughlin for his career, 34% from deep. And now Luka. Right back at you. What?
And he thought he got fouled.
Conley closed out. Now McDaniels is matched up on Luka. Luka couldn't beat him, so he'll shoot over it. Luka's always looking off the defense, or knows that someone, just like a quarterback and a receiver,
into the floor. A lot of guys going to get more opportunities, and they're taking advantage of it.
Luka
game. He's got plantar problem, plantar fascia problem. Josh Green also out tonight for Dallas as Dončić knocks down his first three-pointer. Mavs back within 5.
Ability to protect the rim against the most dominant teams at the paint. That's one weakness that would make me a little uncomfortable.
James now guarding Dončić. Wood picks him up. Dončić step back, three-pointer. That's good.
Irving comes away with it. And now you can cross that psychological barrier of dropping it into a 6.
Derek Jones Jr., who's been such a nice addition for Dallas. Playing catch with Dončić. Finds a spot and drill. Cody fighting through screens. Durant though picks up Dončić. Step back, tough shot, got it. Dončić, long three-pointer, puts it in. He had the same thing the other night. He had a slow first half and then just exploded with 30 in the second half. Dončić drills a three.
Ball pressure that he had to suffer through the last 2 nights. Luka. A game. That's such a big part of his offense and the Hawks' offense, his ability to create at the foul line. Luka for 3. Go to the free throw line. Luka. Daylight over a Okoro. Luka. 30. The Mavericks without Derrick Jones Jr. for the rest of the night. He did sprain his left wrist on that offensive foul going for the dunk.
By Trae Young.
96-88.
They took the trap off again.
Luka fires and hits. 55 to tie Durant. Reach.
Well, 70 for sure.
Step back three.
He just ran the floor hard after that defensive possession.
Luka bumped off Kevin Herter, who was in Luka's draft class, selected 7th by the Chicago Bulls. 4-3 over Carter. Luka game's almost 48% on threes.
This thing's back up to 15.
Long 2. Luka. How do you fix it, Coach?
It starts on the defensive end of the floor. You can't give up 77 points to a team that's ranked 25th in offense.
After Luka had hit a long-range 3 to put Dallas up 4. So he just hits another 3 to put Dallas up again. Giannis has only made 23 pointers this season. He's made 3 here in the last little bit. Since it was 17-16. Stop it. Head of steam to the basket. Plowed into Powell, but no score.
What I mean by that, Mark, is that
here's Luka again.
He's quite been the same player that he was the year Milwaukee was champion. Now it's going to have to hit them again.
Milwaukee had a 15-0 run to close things.
You said from over here.
Right.
7 points, 8 rebounds tonight for Portis, but that's a big basket.
Mavs 5 of 18 coming out of the break from long range. 10 of 6, the Sixers in favor of the Sixers on the fast break as Luka just...
To try to score in a long time.
Dončić, the spin on Thomas. Step back 3.
Body and follow. Come on, here we go.
State Farm Audio Assist, Jock Vaughn.
He shoots one free throw every 40 minutes. That has to change.
Dončić, fend off, fade.
In the fourth last night to keep the Nets in it against Golden State.
He's got 18 points. Turnaround, Dončić.
Trying to weather the storm with his heart misses the first drive for New York. Dončić has McBride on his back. Step back 3. This may be in a different scenario. You could roll him out there, but an opportunity to sit him down tonight. Could we see him at a dime? DiVincenzo now at 20. Chua guarding Dončić. Lead is 13. Dallas trying to make it 3-0 on this East Coast trip. Philadelphia, Brooklyn, and the Knicks would be the run. Dončić, step back 3 is good. Top it ends up on Dončić. Gets it right back. 6 to shoot. Dončić, 3-pointer down. Luka with the mean mug on his way.
All year, that's why they lost. Anunoby and Randall have still won 4 out of 5.
Dončić with a flurry of moves, and he buries a 3. Luka Dončić.
Average 35 points and 10 assists in multiple calendar months.
He's got another one. Dončić.
I think they're the second leading duo in the league, Kyrie and Luka. So.
And here's Luka over Luka.
So those Thunder players in the starting lineup brings a lot to the table.
Over 39% on his threes this year. Fly-by closeout, pump fake. Yeah, baby! He's ready.
He's ready.
Now here's a rebound for Kleber. Luka, stop and pop 3. His third one! 1 for 2 on the line for Chet. This is a 45-point first quarter, and the Mavericks still have 2 or 3 more trips down the floor. They are scoring. Is controlling the boards. Here in the opening minutes of the game, he already has a half dozen. Now Koulibaly's up on Luka. Luka on the drive, going to shoot a little fadeaway.
Well, the game has had a weird feel at times tonight, but it's rocking right now.
The Mavericks have gotten a couple of stops.
And that's why it's rocking!
Yeah. You're going to go
2 fastest paced games this year at 110 possessions.
screen. Gafford, shot, Luka. Yeah, baby!
That are the master of the mid-range game. Well, you couldn't have more star power, could you? This, my goodness. Step back three, Dončić. Booker will pick him up. And 8 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Third and final meeting this season. Dončić.
The more aggressive towards the rim out of the two. But on offense, he said they've been putting Kevin Durant on their center, so they want to use PJ more.
Josh Green. Dončić with 27. Allen is on him. Step back three.
And one thing since the trade deadline, they've gotten longer and more athletic. We'll talk about that. Here's Dončić. Pacers 5 of 12, Dallas 6 of 10. Dončić. Halliburton up off the bench in front of us. He'll check in next dead ball. Dončić, three. Steps back behind that three-point arc and hit.
Lively with all that length. The 7-1 Lively got a piece of it. Now trots Dončić. Mentioned he works at his own pace, they see.
And we'll travel and play another one. And we'll just continue to prepare for the moment and not try to look and, give ourselves a...
We talked about it earlier. The Cavs will continue to switch it up on Luka, give him different personnel, different looks. Luka steps back, and 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dončić this time works on Mobley. Steps back for three, and he is feeling it. That was the reason for the call. Dončić from the... Dončić is leaned on by Okoro. Steps back, fires a contested three, puts it up. Didn't get it back, however, as now here's Dončić. Dončić lopes into the forecourt. Stop, fires. Oh,
is actually the basket to help him out.
Exactly. You called it right on the spot, partner. Use the rim to protect the ball.
Dončić pours in and finishes. A 13-5 start for the Celtics. Dončić number 2 in defensive efficiency. Dončić step back three is Dončić with Horford shading. Dončić deep three. Celtics who lost in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then 2 of the championship Warriors teams, 2017 and 2015.
Luka on the step back. On Wednesday, had a triple-double on his birthday. Followed that up with another triple-double. But in defeat, Dončić catching fire. That's 10 points now for Harris. Dončić, step back, fired. To 15 now for Philly. They led by 18 a couple of minutes ago. Dončić spins, step back for mid-range. Misses again, and now Dallas ball. Dončić with pace up the floor, tries the three from straight away, front rim, and in.
Not shooting it well lately, but overall this year, Nembhard has a high field goal percentage, gets a lot of shots around the basket like that. Luka, high school in Euless.
Well, he's a great dude, too. Yeah. Awesome interview.
Top of the key, Jay. Gafford screening, he and Neesmith got tangled up. Now it's Luka with a big guy, Jalen Smith, guarding it. Referee lingo, that's how they refer to it.
Exactly.
Dončić has already drained a three over Smith.
Oh. That can happen when you got a lot of shot blockers going for shots. You need to be able to pick up that offensive rebound guy.
Luka fades away.
Robinson throws it away. Kyrie got it. Dončić the other way. Step back, triple. Jovic. Certainly you got to get in the top 6, as we said at the top of the show. But from 7 to 10, it becomes a battle.
Another, his 5th straight.
Dončić, Butler, three.
All over Detroit, making basketball courts and partnering with Henry Ford Health System.
Luka against Beef Stew. Crosses over twice. Now fires. Pistons within 4. 10 now and 18 to play in the third. Luka Dončić at the elbow.
Caruso wants to switch back. Dončić has size on Dosunmu. Ayo struggles in some of these matchups. Dončić
Doncic, that last lively bucket, already 6 assists.
Man, there's space on the floor. He's just playing like he's out there by himself.
He switched on with Drummond, so he steps back for 3.
We see it on a nightly basis.
Let's hope that's the case tonight. Doncic over play. Lively and Gaffer have dominated.
And we had 2 in the building last Thursday. Wasn't Karan Mr. Wisconsin?
I do not believe so.
Oh, no.
Here's a shot by Luka.
Washington to knock the rebound away from Najee. Doncic's 3 is good.
He's got 3 starters and Reggie Jackson going in the game, presumably for Jamal Murray.
Here's Dončić, another step back. Oh, baby! To 22 points, working with Dončić here. Dončić, step back 3. You bet!
Luka Dončić. Here's Dončić with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists. Dončić now with 8 seconds to go. Shot clock off. I'll be back in front of him. Oh, just step back.
San Antonio, very young team.
OKC young but flourishing, obviously.
Yeah, very much so.
Luka looking for another step back, and he... That is the 4th first-half rebound for Dončić. Looking to go back-to-back to end the half. Utah staying tied together right now, not giving Dallas any open looks from the perimeter. But Luka can create an open look with the...
Taylor Hendricks was doing a nice job of showing his length on Luka. Just making the shots a little tougher, getting help from his teammates as he sees. And the Jazz have done well tonight.
Hardaway on the floor. Step back. Triple. Luka. Free ball. Jump 4 and 1 by Dallas. They reset it to 14 on the shot clock. Hendricks. Most of the night's been on Luka. Dončić calls for it under 5 left. And the Jazz down 11. Step back.
And appreciate the moment, but he said he never expected the season to go like this. He wanted to perform at the level he knew he could, but to do it consistently like this.
Great shot that Sacramento creates that allowed him to get to the rim.
Dončić 15 down to win 128-124. We have a good one early here at Golden One Center. Dončić for 3. Dončić at 29 last night. Little step back. Large piece of Dončić.
You almost feel like he reacted as if he was fouled, but can we just point out the fact that he went to the right?
3s. Dončić with a tough step back toward the successful challenge gives the Mavericks possession and the ball right now. Luka from 50.
A tremendous asset for Mike Brown off the bench to have Kessler Edwards not only coming in to play defense on Luka, but knocking down treys.
Dončić.
The NBA for the first time since 2021 after playing in Spain and Serbia. Luka's taking to their rotation guys weren't even playing. Luka will pull that 3 over Brooks. Gave him a high 5, it didn't matter. Luka's still not. Luka on Landale, on an island advantage. Luka. Oh, and he banked into 3. I actually think he meant to do it.
You over and create a lot of contact, man. He punishes defenders.
The NBA's leading scorer, Luka Dončić.
You saw that layup all the way through.
The Rockets, I said it earlier, I'll say it again. You can attack this Mavs defense for a career-high in points and a half. He has 4 at halftime. Luka this time on Smith. Off the glass again. 23 at halftime. They're hosting the Lakers, although they're still down by double figures with about 8 minutes to go in that one. Rockets have won 11 straight. Dallas has won 10 straight, in which Luka Dončić has been in the lineup. Their offensive rebound.
One that makes sense. 2 minutes in, Dončić got the big screen on top from Washington and puts up a 3. 8 points in the second quarter, 11 for the game. Dončić pushing off 3. Gosh! Will control it with 20 points on top. 20 points, 5 and 5. Maneuvers and a 13. It's It's picked up by Dončić. On the move he goes with 22 points, setting up Green in the way. Step back three,
% on threes in his last 7 games. And guys, he's making a run to qualify for the league leaders in 3 pounds. Rebounding is Dallas, 1 to the good. Luka! Krejci up on Luka. Put it down once. Overall this year on threes, 34%. Got switched on to Luka here. Got hands on it. Step back. American Airlines Center back in late November. Brooks is 6th in the league in fouls committed per game this year. A 3 over Jabari Smith. By Luka! He hasn't played a lot this year, so his season high in a game going into today was 7. Now he's got 8. Oh, Luka put Brooks in the blender. All they can do is laugh. Kleba flashes in for the weak side. Out to PJ. Kyrie. Back to Luka. Sidestep screen. 3 ball! Yeah, baby! Dallas leads it!
Oklahoma City. Rhythm right there, fading to his right. Well, the follow through. Dončić. He's a fun guy to get to know, and I got a chance to say hello before the game. He gave me a big smile and a hug. It's good that he's in a situation in it. Dončić. Oh, you were looking up Brandon Miller's threes. Gafford punched another one. Irving behind the back to Dončić. Irving's got 9. Dončić has 32.
Up hobbling, limping down the other end of the floor for Dallas. Dončić against Caleb Martin, who's a good top defender.
NBPA for agreeing to all these changes over the last few years. The play-in, the in-season tournament, these things have been wins.
And that could be your first-round opponent against the guy that was playing as well as anybody in the league before the injury. Dončić, sidestep 3, knocks it.
Season. He still hasn't participated in any contact play in practice all week, but Tyrone told us that hasn't been a factor in the past.
He picks up his first personal. Paul George has 2. Gafford has 2. Dončić cut it. Much his mother meant to him.
Well, especially with his father passing away at 7. She was really the mother. And my turn, your turn. It is best shot possible. And they are knocking them down.
The Clippers 12 for 24 from 3 as Dončić directing traffic. Dončić trying to take Zubac. Step back jumper is.
They love having him back, and it's now all about getting him into a rhythm as well. Dončić, the fade. 15-11. Dallas Clippers are 3 of 14 from the field. Dončić
is out of bounds there. Right call. Nice break for the Mavericks.
Dončić, step back jump here. 7-0 run for the Clippers. We are even at 55. A lot of dribbling from Dončić. Step back. Nice close out there by Kleba, and then the back off. Dončić gets into it quickly, lines it up. 41%. Dončić, 5 to shoot. Against Harden. Dončić lines it up. He goes! He is that guy!
Play with Kawhi on the bench, he can get a little bit more assertive offensively.
Dončić searching. Dončić three-pointer. That atmosphere here for game 3. The series tied at 1 apiece. Dončić step back three-pointer. Got it. Dončić with 10. Lively with 10. Dončić steps back. Shot's good.
We'll have to watch Kawhi Leonard here in the second half, Mike. He played the first 6 minutes, sat for 11, played another 4 as Luka gets 1.
So he's going to miss his second game of the series. Dončić going at Harden. Harden doing a good job battling him and knocked. Dončić inside the arc. Monty McCutcheon recently trying to clarify that because there's so many of them, JJ, as you say, every game. And Dončić playing with 5 fouls. Step back 3. Tie game!
One of a handful of MVP candidates coming off his best regular season, 6 years in. Dončić. Zubac out there. He might like that matchup. Let's see if he tries to exploit. Stopping, starting, Bakic. Switch on defense. Powell picks up Dončić. Shot clock at 2. 3. Dončić again goes on Zubac. With that screen aiding him. Step back. It's a 3. The home team just 2-3 in the first 5 games. Dončić creates some space. A conference final with 2 other teams. He is one of the top competitors in the league. His Dončić shot is good.
And Dort has the assignment on Dončić. 5-3 Thunder. Step back.
Dallas has been in a hard series. They've been in rhythm and played all last week. Oklahoma City hasn't played since the 29th.
Dončić.
Between Dort and Dončić, it's kind of easy.
Dončić keeps Dort on his hip. Mid-range All-NBA 4 straight years. He just finished 3rd in the MVP voting. His 3 is up and down. Game 1. Most of the season for the Thunder. Step back Dončić 3. 22 points for Dončić, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Here's Dončić for 3. I guess a 3-point ring. Uses the lively screen. They double Dončić, steps back, fires, and connects.
Wide open looks. Just not knocking them down, not shooting them with confidence here early.
Dončić, Washington to Dončić. Shot clock at 5. Dončić the fend off, lost his balance. Step back 3. He's got it. 2 in a row in the postseason. Faced a similar situation in the first round against the Clippers and blew out LA.
Made it to the 3rd.
Dort picks up Dončić full court. Lively again, trying to set a screen. Step back, Dončić.
Rebounds. Dončić spinning, firing, drilling the 3. Dončić using the Gafford screen. Keeps Dort on his hip, now backs up, launches. Thunder, Kenrich Williams starting the 2nd quarter, playing just his 4th game of the series as yet to score. He played here locally at T-Selection. Back-to-back turnovers by the Thunder. Dončić waits, now fires, cans a 3! And Dončić there to get the loose ball. Luka, long 2. Dallas can retake the lead. Dončić going to work, driving on Dort. Ball away. It's good! Dončić gives Dallas a 2-point lead.
Postseason, but tonight was different. Was the approach different? How'd you navigate the deep?
I've been here before, so I got to lead my guys. I got to get off to a good start.
It's Lively on top. Dončić tried to wedge his way inside and pulls up from 7.
That all day. Gobert can score on Lively or Gafford, and you were going to lose anyway.
Dončić to it. Picked up inside Lively. Dončić fakes, bumps, fires, good. Dončić with McDaniels there. Shot clock at 7. Luka will make a move. Wants it ripped.
From Minnesota.
Dončić got a lively screen. Step back 3. Bullseye. Terrific defense by PJ. And the other way, Dončić. Stutter steps and backpedals for a triple.
Went from ally to alley.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic.
Dončić backpedals. A free switch. Gobert is out there. Dončić maneuvers for the lead. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Can him make the play.
Conley up there, screened by Gafford. It's 1-on-1, 3 Luka.
So well. 3 straight games and then struggled in game 2.
Dončić.
He was absolutely tremendous scoring the basketball.
15 points in game 1. Washington, Towns will defend Dončić. Shot clock at 7. Step back 3.
For Minnesota.
Edwards on Dončić. He'll shoot over Gobert. He'll take it the other way. First team All-NBA in a 3. Edwards gets it to go.
Kyrie Irving's had 2 shots, Reg, and hasn't been able to get either one of them to the rim.
Dončić backpedaling on 6 plays, assisting, saving, and Dončić has it with a lively screen, tailed by Anderson.